will be presenting today, and that's Roeden School. Representing Roeden School today, we have Mrs. A. Winnicus. She is the Director of Marketing and Admissions. Good morning. Nice to have you.
Hi, good morning. Welcome
Good
to
morning.
Roeden. I'm just going to do the first welcome, and it's really lovely to be able to have the opportunity to speak to you all this morning. I'm going to hand over to our head of school, Mrs. Neve Green, who is going to be doing our presentation for you. If you don't mind, just 2 minutes while we upload our presentation.
Hello, hopefully you can see this presentation in front of you. Can you see this?
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. So my name is Mrs. Neve Green, and I've got the honour and the privilege of being the head here at Roeden. So Roeden has got a long history. It was founded in 1885 by 3 sisters who really wanted the same for girls as for boys. So it's a school for 11 to 18 and boarding school and with some day girls as well. So that were very much part of the local community as well. So it's very much about girls. It's about empowering them, encouraging them and engaging them so they make the most of the opportunities and leave the school ready for the next steps. So this is our Roeden today. This is our community. It is a really diverse community from girls from all over the world, as well as girls from our local community, which is Brighton, and also further afield in the UK, as well as further afield in the world. I'm just going to show you a quick video, just so you can kind of understand where we are. So hopefully that gave you just an idea of where we are situated. So as I said, it's all about empowering the girls and having an education for the girls. It's about a holistic education where we really, the girls are able to feel safe in an environment, to be able to, but also to be challenged in their environment. It's really about the girls reaching their full potential and helping them to achieve this in their in a safe environment, but also where they can kind of be challenged and have to kind of go out of their comfort zone is really important. These are just a few areas of the school that you can see. So it's not just the academic of the area of the school, but it's also really strong theatre, dance, outdoor experience. So when the Lowen sisters founded our school in 1885 here on the kind of cliffs of Sussex, they chose this space really for its outside space. So the girls, the physical and mental health of the girls was really important to them, and that's one of the main reasons why we are where we are. Because initially, if you read back on the history, actually another place they were thinking about it was to build the school in Harrow in London. So our aims for the girls are really important. These are instilled from the girls as soon as they start. Each year group will have one of these aims as part of their tutor time and will build towards these. We know, and you know, that being happy is really important for a girl to be able to learn. But we want them to ensure that they're also engaged, that they're curious, that they're creative in their thinking, but also independent, but being able to work in a team. And that confidence that they can then build throughout their years here is crucial. But compassion is very much part of what they want. The compassion is very important to develop them, so they are able to be part of the community, and giving back to the community is vital for the girls and the ethos of the school. So academically, as I said, the girls are challenged in a safe environment. They are free of any gender stereotypes. So all our learning is tailored towards girls' learning. They continue to be able to evolve in a curriculum. They have a say in the curriculum. So we often will ask the girls, what do you want to see on the curriculum as well? Because actually making sure we meet their needs is crucial. So it is really important to develop their skills academically so that they are building towards the next stages. As you will see, our results are very, very good. So last year, in 2024, 36% of our girls achieved the best grade. It was our largest cohort of GCSEs, but also our best results over the last 10 years. 9, which is the equivalent of an A star, was our most common grades. So the girls work very hard, supported by a specialist within their areas, but they encourage each other, challenge each other to be able to achieve that. The A-level results, as you will see, were also excellent. Again, A star to A were some of our best results. 70% of the girls went on to the first choice, both within the UK and without the UK. And we were in the top girls' boarding schools for academic results over the last year. So this is one of our many successes, and Tammy was part of our heads of school team last year. She was from Nigeria. She was one of, I believe, 4 or 5 sisters that came to Roeden, the youngest, quite quiet but very determined in what she wanted to achieve. She went on to do really well, has now gone on to King's College up in London. But she joined in year 10 and really developed her skills, her interests and her passions, and was really keen to ensure to develop that diversity and the heritage, her own heritage, to share her own heritage with the other girls as part of the leadership team of the school. Co-curricular, as I said, what you learn inside the classroom is important, but actually what you learn outside the classroom can be just as important and can really build your passions and your talents. And the grades that you achieve might help you realise these passions that you've experienced and gained outside the classrooms. There are over 140 activities that the girls can do, as you can see, from the local community, which is also very important to us. We go out to the local community to help in local primary schools. We have a farm at the school where the girls can develop their skills, or just being able around animals has that calming effect. Sport is very highly regarded within the school. We've got very competitive teams, but it's also really important that all girls are able to participate. We have a lot of girls that have never experienced, for example, hockey before, and they come, and just because they haven't experienced doesn't mean they can't grow in it. And that's really important, that the girls realise that actually trying new things and developing new skills allows you to find passions that you didn't know were necessarily there. So to bring this all together, we have our diploma. So this is over 3 stages: our lower school, our middle school and sixth form. And our 3 themes are innovation, inspiration and impact. And it's important that we design this really for the girls to be able to bring all the areas of the school together, so to ensure that they are diving into the different areas, that they are trying new things, and that demonstrates their commitment, their determination and their perseverance. All of this was already in place, but the diploma really brings it all together for the girls. But we know, as we said before, that happiness and that feeling of safety is really important and underpins all successes. We look after the heart, the head and the body, and all of that underpins our holistic education. You will see from these pictures, a lot of these are within the boarding houses, that those friendships that the girls make within the school last a lifetime. But they are built here, within the boarding house, in those bedrooms, in the common room. The chapel is at the heart of our school. We have chapel every week for the girls to be able to sit either we accept girls, it's a community of girls with faith and no faith, but that time in chapel is a time of reflection as well as prayer. As I said, the boarding is a huge part of the community. Half of the girls at the school board. We have full boarders as well as weekly boarders. But what's really important is that the girls are able to go out and be part of our community. So full boarders go out to weekly boarders' houses at the weekends. They can go and visit families. We do not have any we have exeats where there is no sports fixtures, so the girls are able to go out, but they can go out at any weekend or stay in at any weekend. And I think that's really important for the families to know that. We have the girls, we have a dining room, but there's always food within the house. As you know, or you may not know, food is a very important part of boarding life, and especially here at Roeden. The girls have kitchens where they are able to cook together, but they have dining as well. We try to push the boundaries as well for the girls, but in a safe environment. They really learn what's really important. We know the world at the moment is, an uncertain place, and actually the importance of learning to live with people from different cultures who may think differently to us, who might have different tradition and heritages is vital. And that is really important that the girls develop those skills and the knowledge to be able to adapt and learn how to live and work with others from other communities. I'm just going to play you a quick video from Anose. So Anose joined us in year 7. She's now one of my prefects. She's just about to sit her A-levels this year, but she came in year 7, and I'll let you kind of listen to her, how she explains her journey throughout the school.
Hello, I'm Anose. I joined Roeden when I was in year 7, and I'm in year 13 right now, and I'm a senior prefect. I'm from Nigeria. Some of the things I really cherished as a Roeden girl is the fact that I can dabble in multiple different aspects of the school. I'm not only restricted to one aspect. I can do drama, sports, and I could do well in academics and still feel very, very fulfilled at the end of the day, because I know I've used every single facility afforded to us in the school. One of the things I really enjoy about being a boarder is, well, there's not one thing, there's multiple different things. I would say is just the friends you make along the way, the fact that your home is and your bed is in school, so it's quite flexible and useful, and also just the fact that the boarding staff are incredibly kind and helpful, and they're always there to listen at every time and any hour of the day. Being so far away from home, it's quite hard and quite difficult, especially when you're young and you start pretty young. I started boarding in year 5 when I came here in year 7, and I would just say a coping mechanism is just your friends, because your friends really make you feel like home. The love that you have from home is like shared amongst your friends. And I'd also say it may seem difficult at first, but it definitely gets easier when you immerse yourself in different sports and just different aspects of the school, because it's almost like time has passed really quickly. So it doesn't make it feel like I'm missing home at all. Thing that the school gave to me was an opportunity to be in leadership, because I'm currently in the head of school team, and when I was in year 7, I never even thought of being a prefect. That was not even in my thought process. Just getting to the next class was more important to me. But the fact that the school and all the staff and pastoral and everyone has really guided me along the way to the point where I felt comfortable to put my name forward, and just the fact that it's an opportunity afforded to me is just amazing, and something I've never ever dreamed of in my wildest dreams. So that's something I really cherish, and just like many people I can help in my role as head of school for boarding, diversity, inclusion, sustainability. A message to anyone considering Roeden, I would say, it may feel like it would be a bit daunting at first, but one thing I realized is that everybody was friendly immediately right off the back. I had no problem in finding any friends. And another thing I'd say is get involved in everything. It doesn't matter if your niche is academics, dance, drama, just get involved in everything, because the school really has facilities for every single thing you may be interested in, and just prepares you for the real world because you already had time to develop your skills, and that's something that the school really gives you.
So that was, I thought it was really interesting for you to hear from Anose, from her journey from Nigeria to Roeden and then throughout Roeden. It's really about, as she said so well, developing each girl's individual passions and talents for them to realise things that they didn't realise were there. So they're talents that they didn't know they had, and really for them to be able to reach their full potential. What's really important is that actually the girls are proud of the school that they go to, and that from an outside point of view, we're kind of showing what we do and what the girls do best. The girls are at the heart of the school, and all of this is because of them. They're the ones that allow us to gain these accolades from different magazines or different areas of the school, so awards that we've won within the UK or further afield. And it's really important that the girls realise that we are celebrating them. We've built a really good, close relationship with Nigeria. The connections go way back to the 70s. I was in Nigeria with Old Girls just recently, and it was really lovely to keep that community going and to build up on that relationship that we have with Nigeria. So I hope today has given you the opportunity, I'm sorry if I've spoken a bit too long, the opportunity really to see who we are. We would love to hear from you. We'd love you to come and visit us or have a Teams call with us at any time. Please do not hesitate to reach out to us if you have any questions or you'd like some further information. Thank you. I'll now stop sharing.
Thank you so much for that presentation. So parents, if you'd love to ask Roeden School questions, you can show, we have just about 2 minutes to take your questions. And it's either you type in the Q&A and direct it to the school, or you can indicate by a show of hand and we would let you speak live. But if you remember anything after Roeden has left, you can always still send in your questions and then direct it to the school you would want to answer your questions.
I have a question.
But let me quickly ask you this. Oh, okay, Dr. Alice, please go on.
Okay, thank you so much, Mrs. Green. And as you mentioned, Nigerians have for a long time really loved Roeden School. So you have lots of old girls, I can imagine, in Nigeria. And we've seen a number of all-boys schools now, looking to welcome girls into the sixth form. What would you say is really special about an all-girls education that has kept a school like Roeden standing for so long? And why should parents still consider an all-girls education for their daughter?
I think to me, an all-girls education is really vital. It's crucial, I think, to the girls for them to be able to develop. I think we know that during their teenage years, their confidence in girls can drop. But actually, research has shown that in a girls' school, it doesn't as much, because they realise there's no boundaries for them. There's no one saying they can't. There's only people saying they can. So all leadership roles, all the sports fields, everything is geared towards them. So when they leave here, they have the confidence to know they can. There is no one going to stop them because of their gender to say, you can't do this, this is not for you. And that is vital in those years between the ages really of 14 and 18 to develop those skills. So when they go on to university or go on to the workplace, they know their place and they know their rights, and they realise that they have the potential to go wherever they want to go.
Thank you.
So a parent says here, I hear that statistically girls do better in all-girls school. Is this true?
Yes. Statistically, it is shown that girls do better, and I think also that girls are more likely. So I would say at our school, sciences, well, I know the sciences are the most popular subjects. So 40% of our girls go on to do sciences, which can be unusual. But I think it's that free of gender stereotypes. They do the Formula 24 car that they build. They have the engineering possibilities. The physics class is full of girls. There's no kind of, I'm not sure I should do this because I might be the only girl. And that is vital. But with the help of our old girls, we've got some really strong Nigerian girls, very powerful women who have reached the top of their professional careers within Nigeria or even the world. And they say it's thanks to the education that they got here. And they are now giving back to our community, not only to our girls from Nigeria, but also our other girls with their experience.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for your presentation and fantastic answers there.
Thank you.